craziest thing that happened in wrestling was that John Cena turned to a bad guy. He's now a bad guy. This is something that has never, that most wrestling like watchers, right, never thought this would ever happen. I never thought this would happen either. Because the best moment to turn Cena heel, or a bad guy, would have been like 2012 or 2013 when The Rock was feuding with John Cena during that time, right? That was the best time, but it turns out that no. Like 20 years after, wait, hold up. How long? Since 2004, I think, right? Cena has been a good guy since like 2004. And he just turned to a bad guy after 20 years. Like, oh my god, dude, that's crazy. No one ever thought this would happen. Just watch this. Oh, he's like, nope. Like, he's basically saying, like, no, we're in this together, you and me. Dude, I'm actually so amazed. I cannot believe that John Cena is a heel, dude. I still cannot believe it. The fact that he kicked Cody Rhodes in the balls, that's something John Cena would never ever do. He would never do that. He would crashed out, dude. It's crazy. I cannot believe this.
Every Rolex he could have ever dreamed of.
This is literally it's industry changing. That's what this is. It's comparable to Stone Cold turning heel and joining Vince McMahon, right? I always keep hearing that. And also Hulk Hogan being the third man. Hulk Hogan being the third man and joining the NWO with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. And that changed everything. Business changing. This changes history. This is literally history making. Like, that's why everyone was like so surprised, because like I'm still so amazed that this happened. This actually happened. I never thought that John Cena would ever be a bad guy. He's just not him. But this tells you that John Cena is now, he's gonna show his different colors. Like he's basically showing his true self, right? It's like in storyline, you could basically say that for 20 years he was playing a character of a good guy, and now he's showing his true colors, the real person who he truly was. The true him. It's also really interesting too because Travis Scott, a lot of people make comparisons with Travis Scott and Dennis Rodman because like they have this like similar outfits. Like when Dennis Rodman was with Hulk Hogan back then. I don't think it will be in the history books. Yes, dude. That is crazy. I want to see what people say, right? Because people say, bro, The Rock activating Cena like a Winter Soldier. That is crazy. A 34-year-old man has no business yelling at his TV like I just did. This is what I'm saying. Everyone is like, no, John Cena, why? Why did you do this? Why? Cena's new t-shirt is going to be like, give up, no loyalty, no respect. The Rock, execute order 66. John Cena, it will be done, my lord. Cena starts Break-A-Wish Foundation because I did hear that WWE did file a trademark called Break-A-Wish. That's crazy. Just imagine that John Cena has a Break-A-Wish Foundation or stable. Dude, that'd be crazy. If he has his own stable, what? Now that Cena can finally wear the attire he got made for his canceled heel turn. Exactly, right? Because if you guys did not know, John Cena was actually going to be, again, a bad guy back in like the 2010, somewhere around there, feuding with The Rock, and he had like new attire, a new theme song, and everything. It was all done, but last minute it got like turned down, right? And then plans changed, and he stayed the same character ever since. The same Cena that we knew for 20 plus years. I yelled this happened and woke my baby up. Now me and my baby are crying on the couch. You either die here or live long enough to become the villain. All I can think of that right now. 2012 John Cena would be, how about a little heel turn? I remember that. I remember seeing that live on TV. Then he says 2025 John Cena, I am the final boss heel now. That is crazy. So let's see. The 7 new directions for WWE after Elimination Chamber 2025. So after John Cena turns heel, let's see what these new 7 directions could happen.
More of the fallout and everything else from WWE Elimination Chamber 2025. One of the most impactful.
Well, I'm trying to see the John Cena part, right? I gotta see what the John Cena part is. So let's see.
Right, Reigns and Rollins could then go away and have a singles match and it'd be pretty damn good, but hey, who knows? I think a triple threat is the way they're heading with that, but let us know down in the comments below, what do you think? What do you think these three men are going to be doing at WrestleMania? Entry number 2,
More chaos,
chaos from The Rock. So, yeah, man, what's going on with The Rock? So, do you guys reckon that this countdown, this 3, 2, whatever,
the people's champion,
he's building to something there, or is he just making up as he goes along? Who knows with The Rock? But he obviously did the 3, Bad Blood, and then when he cut his throat and triggered the John Cena heel turn at Elimination Chamber, he went down to 2.
So basically, people are thinking there's gonna be a third man joining The Rock and John Cena together, because again, like he just explained, right? At one pay-per-view, The Rock was like 3, like he's like, he's number 3, and then when John Cena came in, he's like this 2. So it's like, okay, John Cena's the second one. Who is the last guy, right? And people are thinking it's gonna be Roman Reigns, or I think Jey Uso.
Is this a body count? Was Cody Rhodes the first of the digits to fall? If so, who could be next? Roman Reigns, perhaps?
That's crazy.
Maybe John Cena later down the road if you want to turn Cena face again. I don't know. It's interesting to consider. What we do know is that The Rock is back on the televised universe. I don't know necessarily think he's going to be around every single week. He's a busy guy. I don't think that the Cena turn necessarily guarantees that he'll have, like, this in-arena week-to-week presence. But, we'll maybe get some of those swear.
It'll be really interesting to see John Cena's first promo as a heel.
Social media promos, and I'm sure he'll be on Raw and SmackDown in some shape or form, and then at Mania itself. He could just send in pre-shot videos, who knows. But look, The Rock's been all over the place this year, and it's been an absolute delight to watch. He had the appearance on the 6th of January episode of Raw, the Netflix debut, where he just burned every story he had, appeared to set everything on fire. He appeared on NXT the next night, where he was really strangely got into by people criticizing him. And then he shows up, he wants Cody Rhodes' soul, now he's triggered a John Cena heel turn. What's going on? All I can say personally is that I think The Rock has now been at the heart of the 2 most memorable WWE angles of the past 2 years. This year, the Cena turn, and
the last year one was with the Bloodline, right?
Last year, bloodying Cody Rhodes on Raw. If you told me that at any point over the past 20 years that The Rock would be so prominent and great again,
that is really crazy. The fact that Rock came back and he's like, he still like presents. He still presents himself like like crazy. Like you look at this guy as like a legend, because he is a legend. But like you take him seriously.
Would have actually
the way he
asked
carries
that
himself,
someone remove
his
your
character,
and send it for research, because there's something wrong with it. But hey, look, that's how the world works, and that's how pro wrestling works. It is this beautiful, unique, chaotic art form where plans change all of the time.
That's why wrestling is so cool, dude. Plans change all the time that you have no clue like what could happen next, right? Like John Cena.
People get screwed over. People are politicking. People
Yep.
spots.
That's what's so crazy about wrestling, dude. People are fighting for spots, right? They want to be the main guy. Look at Cody Rhodes, dude. Cody Rhodes like literally left WWE and was basically in the Indies and AEW for I don't know how long, right? Maybe like 7 years or some shit like that. He comes back to WWE, becomes the face, basically becomes the face of the company now. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
The Rock's.
If it wasn't for him leaving WWE and then going to the Indies and doing all these different things that basically caused his stock to go up, we wouldn't be here right now.
Over here just causing problems for everyone, apart from himself and the people directly in his orbit. It's all fun. It's all good to follow. I don't know why anyone would ever want pro wrestling to be safe and normal and just linear. It's much better when it's all over the place. This is part of the joy of the whole thing. And one thing's for sure with The Rock is that you're never sure of what's happening next. If he's gonna wrestle at Mania, I think the biggest, most likely option would be some kind of tag with him and Cena against Cody and whoever else.
Cena and The Rock as heels? What?
You want to throw in there
as a team?
Hey, look, if he decides he wants to do that, he's just gonna do it. He's got power, man. He's got like a small ownership stake in TKO. He can do what he wants. He's the boss in a lot of ways. And at number 1,
the corporate champion Cena. There we go. Oh my God, corporate champion Cena, Hollywood Cena.
Corporate champion Cena. I'm going there, baby. I'm having John Cena dethrone Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Why the hell not?
Why
the hell
not? Yeah, why not?
Look, it would be
Win number 17. It's the last title that he needs to break the 16 time streak, right? I think him and Ric Flair are tied.
maybe not the smartest move in the book, admittedly, because it's John Cena's retirement year, right? So maybe if he takes Ric Flair's record, you want that to be a celebratory thing. You want it to be, oh my God, he's done it. John Cena's done it. Yay, yay, yay. Flowers, confetti, all of that. In this case, it would be a total bummer. It'd be like, a prick? Why? But then, I don't know, it's Ric Flair. Maybe you wouldn't have that reaction. I don't know. But it's super interesting. It completely subverts the idea of this Cena retirement run, this entire heel turn malarkey. It's one of the most shocking and impactful WWE angles of the past.
Dude, imagine if he wins title number 17 and he wins it as a heel and leaves and retires like that. Oh my,
20, 30 years? It's absolutely huge. Who goes
30 years that 16 title reign has been kept?
into the premium, the pay-per-view, whatever you call it.
Damn, 30 years.
Into the chamber was sitting there going, you know what, I think John Cena's going to turn heel. If you did, you're a genius. Congratulations. But I wasn't. I was sitting here going, maybe Punk or maybe Cody will turn or maybe Drew. But then you sit down and think about it, right? Cody turning heel, is that a thing that needs to happen? I'm not sick of it. I don't think the fans in the arena are sick of it. He's worked out wonders as babyface world champion. In fact, he's been such a strong babyface champion that The Rock and John Cena have had to turn heel to kind of accommodate for all of this. He'll face Cena at WrestleMania, and yeah, like previously, they could have done face versus face. They could have done honor, respect, handshakes, that kind of match.
Yeah, that'll be boring though, right? Like seeing John Cena as a babyface versus Cody Rhodes as another babyface. It's basically John Cena fighting himself. It literally is.
This is just a lot more interesting to me. It has a sharper dynamic.
Cody Rhodes is basically the new John Cena.
It has a palpable sense of hatred. They're going to tear into each other on the microphone. That's a lot of fun, especially because Cena, when he wants to, is a little devil. When it comes
Cena's actually really good on the mic. He's actually really good.
To breaking kayfabe and stuff in these situations. So, hey, look, 17th world champion. It would be kind of fun if that happened and it was a boo moment rather than a yay moment. And I don't think you've seen the end of John Cena babyface. I do think that, he'll probably turn towards the end of the year and do a bit of a victory lap, right? As he retires and heads off into the sunset. Or maybe he's lying about retiring. Heels lie all the time.
That is true. Heels lie all the time. So he could literally be lying about retiring. That's crazy. If that was a plan, like where Cena, as a babyface, he's saying, "Guys, I'm retiring," but then he shows his true colors, right? AKA being a heel, and he lied about the entire thing. Oh my God, heel champion John Cena oh my God, and he's carrying that, and he's like just carrying it forever. Oh,
I don't know. Who knows? One thing's for sure, folks. Now that he's a heel, he finally can just give up the ghost when it comes to that bald spot. Because man, bald shame. It's a heel move. If you're upset at that, if you're ashamed of nature, your destiny,
damn,
you're a heel. You're a heel. So it fits the character perfectly. The bald
Cena literally just went up to the press conference, got the mic and dropped it and left. Oh my God, he never does this. He never does that.
Disrespectful of the highest order. Is a disgrace, John Cena in general. The worst thing he's ever done, if you ask me, including the heel turn. But look, we're the road to WrestleMania, all those cliches, it's well underway now. We're moving towards Las Vegas at a much faster rate. The card is coming together. You'll probably see matches start to be announced very soon because it's the next big show.
I'm definitely going to watch John Cena wrestle. And I also need to see his promos. I need to see this. This is already like the biggest story, right? In wrestling right now. Yes, it's obvious.
Cody versus Cena is a blockbuster main event made even bigger by this angle. The closed elimination chamber. The angle itself was hugely impactful. Shockwaves went hugely viral.
Everywhere.
Especially in the wrestling space. Probably penetrated a few cultural spheres elsewhere as well. And it's a pretty exciting...
Dude, kids were crying because John Cena turned heel.